And welcome back to the Hot Lap. Breaking news today, WRC, along with BTCC, has dropped Hybrid. Celebrate? Sad? We'll let you know. So, the FIA has confirmed the end to the hybrid power unit, the hybrid experiment from 2025 onwards. And most people seem fairly positive about this, including us. Let's have a look at it. Interestingly, what I'd like to say is I've gone on the official, it is the latest news, I'm just literally just going to refresh. No mention of it on the WRC page. The official WRC page, no mention of it. Weird, maybe, but anyway. Let's have a look. Hybrid removed from Rally 1 cars. And thanks to Dirtfish, they've confirmed that the Rally 1 regulations will change from next season, removing those hybrid power units. Those, well, nasty things according to some people. The future according to others. But the hybrid's been ditched. The news, it was predicted by Dirtfish last month. We did do a video on it. We've done a video on it, pretty much many throughout the years. And an electronic vote via the FIA's World Motorsport Council today. So, in its communication of the news, the governing body stated Rally 1 cars are going to be lighter, yes, easier to drive, woohoo, less complex to maintain, thank you very much, cheaper to use, indeed, but just as spectacular to watch when the 2025 season fires up, whoop whoop. So, as outlined last month, Dirtfish understands the changes to the repair of the hybrid units. This was a contributing factor. I would argue it was the main factor, really, simply because they cost so much. The FIA technical and safety officer, Xavier, here we go with the names, Xavier Mestelan-Pinon, said, following extensive dialogue with key stakeholders, it became clear that continuing the use of plug-in hybrids units under the existing supplier agreements, he had said it, yeah, not exactly the same, you know, there is other reasons. So, under the existing supply agreement was no longer in the best interests of the World Rally Championship. He said we can now move forward in full confidence that WRC becomes an even better, stronger with developments that are in line with the working perspective for what's going to be the 2027 technical regulations. Here we go. So, they've even done a lovely photo of us, of a blue car. FIA, what are you thinking? Is that more Hyundai? It's like more Hyundai or M Sporty? But anyway, moving on. Spectacular action remains in 2025 as lighter, simpler and more affordable. I mean, that's the important one as well. Affordable rally cars. So we have obviously the lighter weight, minimum 1,260 kilograms to 1,180 kilograms. Removal of hybrid power. Smaller air restrictors, 36 down to 35. So, I mean, you know, minimum, so 1,260 kilograms to now 1,180 kilograms. That's fairly significant when you're going through the countryside. But once again, it says we've highlighted the championship's ability to adapt without diluting the sporting spectacles. Time will tell, but I'm hopeful. Whilst responsibly embracing the challenges of our times, we are pleased that the use of 100% sustainable fuel remains. This is the thing. I was talking to my buddy Chris. They have sustainable fuel, but they don't advertise it. What? Is a cornerstone of the championship's commitment to reducing its environmental impact. Very good. The removal of the and this is the compact dynamics. One of the main reasons why it was so expensive to maintain, and they were kind of doing it on site. They were resetting the hybrid sometimes, which was not apparently a good thing, and it had to be sent back to them, which cost lots of money. And the teams were like, no, understandably. So the minimum weight of rally cars is going to be lowered, as I've mentioned, from 1,260 kilograms to 1,180 kilograms. Not bad at all. In time for 2025. The air restriction is going to be trimmed from 36 to 35 in order to maintain a similar power to weight ratio from this season to next. The cars are expected to develop around 380 horsepower. So, after 12 months, the FIA's World Motorsport Council established a WRC working group, which we know. And the thing is, this working group said no to hybrid initially earlier this year, and a number of other things that I thought were really good, allowing Rally 2 cars to upgrade almost to Rally 1 cars. Yes, that is a really, really simple way of saying it, but it looked really good. And they said no. But the WRC confirmed hybrid will be dropped in February of this year, before hybrid was reinstated in June. Yeah, literally what we just said. Dirtfish understands Combat Dynamics has an agreement to supply till 2026. Dirtfish has sought comments. Obviously, they're not. The FIA president, Ben Sulayem, said his organisation's third... Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Third major regulation U-turn of the season offered the best solution for the sport. Okay, he is a rally guy. To be fair, he said the rich heritage and unique appeal of the sport, which is so dear to my heart, are invaluable, and we are committed to safeguarding its future. The development is important not only for the championships stakeholders to adapt to the evolving energy landscape, yes, but also for containing costs. They're going to care about that more, I'd argue. The green thing, yes, it's obviously like a massive PR thing, etc. But it's going to be the cost where the teams are going to, let's just say, perk up their ears more. Sad but true. And they're focusing on sustainable fuel and simplifying car technology. We're ensuring the WRC remains captivating for fans and achievable for competitors. And that's the thing, achievable for new teams. I mean, now, could you, for example, have a private team go into the WRC Championship, maybe for 2027? Wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, yes, WRC Promoters Director Sport, Peter Thorpe, said he was in favour of the change, telling Dirtfish, we are fully supportive of the removal of the current hybridization. I can't say that word. It guarantees less complexity. I'm adding letters and less complexity, as well as putting a bigger focus on sustainable fuel, of which the WRC was a pioneer of, yet we never really advertised the fact much. Why? Why? Furthermore, it helps reduce the cost for competitors. We saw this year in Martin Sesks, I like this bit, ran without hybrid in Poland, that he was still good. Yeah, well, he wiped the floor with a few of them. He was third on one stage. So it allies any concerns that Rally 1 cars will be less spectacular next year. They'll be more spectacular because they'll have less weight. Everyone's reporting on it. Another change to the rules. It's motorsport.com. Yeah, announced that it's going to drop hybrid units. The cost of running hybrids has gone up since controlled supplier Compact Dynamics introduced a new safety guidelines at Greece's Acropolis Rally in September. Yep, all comes down to the money. When it wasn't down to the money, they were like, yeah, we don't mind. But now it's costing the manufacturers, it's costing the teams in the pocket. You hurt them in the pockets. They're going to change, aren't they? They are.